Coming up on the Hollywood Smash. Billie Eilish and Harry Styles close out the second weekend of Coachella with monster performances. Over on HBO, the multi-Emmy award-winning series Barry returns after a 2-year hiatus. Pop star Britney Spears has announced to her 41 million followers that she will be taking a break from social media after the announcement that she is pregnant with her third child. And speaking of social media, Twitter users, get ready. There's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Elon Musk. All of this and the box office weekend results, another Morgan Minute, coming up on the Hollywood Smash. Let's go. Welcome back. I'm your host, Morgan Fabulous. As always, give me 20 minutes or less, and I'll get you caught up on everything in the world of entertainment. Let's start in Indio, California, where Coachella finished its second 3-day weekend, closing out a fantastic 2022 after a 2-year hiatus due to COVID. Billie Eilish and Harry Styles headlined the event for both weekends, and by all accounts, put on spectacular performances. As the youngest entertainer ever to headline Coachella, Eilish, only 20 years old, felt the need to question the promoter's decision to make her the headliner during her performance, before assuring the audience of how grateful she was for the opportunity. Once on stage, the 7-time Grammy winner did not disappoint. Eilish brought the energy concert goers have come to expect at Coachella. In fact, Eilish was jumping around so much on stage that she actually tripped and fell. She quickly recovered, however, telling the audience that this was the moment of the night. Harry Styles co-headlined the final night, coming to Coachella with his breakaway hit, As It Was, which topped the Billboard charts for the second week in a row. Styles also invited fellow pop star Lizzo to share the stage with him for 2 duets. Over at HBO, the hit series Barry returns after a 2-year hiatus. The multi-Emmy award-winning show, directed and starring Bill Hader, begins season 3, picking up right where we left off at that cliffhanger of season 2. Let's take a sneak peek right here.
How can you keep me? Knowing I've made you sadly.
Can you handle more amazing news?
And yet, I ask to be forgiven. Knowing the life that I've been living.
We've both done terrible things in our lives, but everybody deserves a second chance. I believe that you can be the version of yourself that you want to be. I need a purpose.
Forgiveness is something that has to be earned. It's like that line in Shawshank Redemption. Get rich or die trying.
If I don't do this, I don't live! I have to do this to live!
When I met Mr. Cousineau, I was a lost soul.
Left here on my own.
He didn't just teach me how to be a better actor. He taught me how to be a human being.
Face hell
He saved my life.
all alone.
You look good.
So do you.
I'm like legit nervous.
If we don't hear from you in 2 hours, we will all take cyanide pills.
What? Ciao, babies.
And over on AMC, we get the long-awaited return of the Emmy Award-nominated series, Better Call Saul, as Bob Odenkirk returns in the principal role of Saul Goodman for the 6th and final season of the Breaking Bad prequel. With multiple storylines that promise to eventually lead us to a satisfying conclusion that just may culminate in a cameo of the legendary Walter White. In pop news, it appears that Rihanna is not the only celebrity to have caught baby fever, as Britney Spears is pregnant with what will be her third child and first with partner Sam Asghari. Britney made the announcement to her 41 million followers on Instagram. Spears, who previously testified that her court-ordered conservators forced her to use birth control, spoke candidly about a challenging perinatal depression that she experienced in her previous pregnancies, and how this time she plans on utilizing yoga in the months ahead to deal with the stress. As always, Spears used social media to share her information with her fans. And speaking of social media, ready or not Twitter, here he comes. Elon Musk, founder and CEO of Tesla, Boring, and SpaceX, can now add Twitter to that list as he completed a $44 billion purchase of the social media giant. Now, while that $44 billion with a B, may seem like a lot to you and I, it's just pocket change for the world's richest man with an estimated net worth of $273 billion. With regard to his most recent company purchase, Mr. Musk stated that he believes that Twitter has tremendous potential, that he would unlock and call for a series of changes, including, but not limited to, relaxing content restrictions, eradicating fake accounts, eliminating censorship, and adding what we on Twitter have all been waiting for, an edit button. Mr. Musk's bid was unanimously approved by Twitter's board of directors, so as the saying goes, this one is a done deal. And now let's talk about Morgan's Minute. So, what's been going on in the world that's really crazy right now? In the world of Hollywood and entertainment? Let's talk about Mike Tyson. I mean, the man is a legend. He fights for a living for the majority of his life. Why, as an overactive fan, would you keep pestering and badgering? I get everyone's excited, you want an autograph, but there's just the way that this guy did it, there's no reason for that. It bordered on offensive, inappropriate, and badgering, to be honest. That's my opinion. And, you know, the guy's standing up and leaning over his seat and apparently hitting him with a water bottle. I'm sorry, I feel like that's where someone would have stepped in and been like, hey dude, you need to take a seat. And I wouldn't be caught dead in a fight like that with Mike Tyson. Also, that guy seemed very inebriated, so maybe keep your alcohol in check when you're sitting behind a celebrity who could really knock you out with a 1-2 punch. So do I think he deserved it? I don't ever really agree with violence, but in this case, I think the guy was just plain stupid, and maybe don't drink so much before the plane and say, oh, I just wanted an autograph, when really you were badgering and harassing the man on a flight when he's just trying to get from point A to point B. So that's Morgan's Minute. At Smash Entertainment, we cover all things entertainment, and that includes us. Be sure to see our feature film, What Death Leaves Behind, on Amazon Prime, iTunes, Vimeo, Vudu, Google Play, and YouTube Premium.
Oh, hey, look who it is. How's it going?
Doing all right. How you doing?
Yeah, you know, living the dream.
Wait, how long have you been on the list?
Me?
Yeah.
Whew, it's been a while, maybe like 4 or 5 years.
I mean, look, if you want to wager your spot on the donors list, you know, payment plan or something, you know.
That ain't gonna happen.
I've been #1 around here for a long time. You just have to wait your turn, Mr. Number 2.
And be on the lookout for our next feature film, a comedy titled The Realtor, featuring actor-comedians Tommy Davidson and Jess Hilarious, along with WWE icons Rob Van Dam, Jake the Snake Roberts, and Sergeant Slaughter. And there you have it, everything in the world of entertainment in 20 minutes or less. As always, I'm your host, Morgan Fabulous, right here on the Hollywood Smash, brought to you by Smash Entertainment. Make sure you tune in next week for everything going on in the world of entertainment. Also, SLS, subscribe, like, and share at the link below. We'll see you next week.